All right, like, click, subscribe, do all that. It's playoff time. You already know what it is. It's week 17, giving the business. Minnesota Vikings taking on Detroit Lions. And basically, I'm just going to run through these because these are not even playoff contention right here. The Lions beat the Vikings. Vikings beat the Lions 37-35. Kirk Cousins 28-40, 405 yards, 3 TDs. Alex Madison, 95 yards, 1 TD. Justin Jefferson, 133 yards. Matt Stafford, 20-31, 293 yards, 3 TDs, 1 pick. And Adrian Peterson, 63 yards and a TD. Marvin Jones, 180 yards and 2 TDs. Vikings had over about 500 yards of total offense. It doesn't even matter because these teams are not going to the playoffs. And up next, you got the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. The Patriots beat the Jets 28-14. Cam Newton, 21-30, 242 yards, 3 TDs, 79 rushing yards. Sony Michel, 60 yards and a TD. Sam Darnold, 23-34, 266 yards, 1 TD, and 2 picks. Josh Adams, 47 yards and a TD. Chris Herndon, 63 yards and a TD. And bottom line is, neither one of these teams going to the playoffs, so that don't matter neither. And up next, we got the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No blow into the leads here because they ain't had the lead to begin with. Bottom line is, Bucks beat the Falcons 44-27. Tom Brady, 26-41, 399 yards, 4 TDs, 1 pick. Ronald Jones, 78 yards at a TD. Antonio Brown, 138 yards at 2 TDs. He was giving business. Matt Ryan, 29-44, 265 yards, 2 TDs. Brian Hill, 94 yards. Russell Gage, 91 yards and a TD. Bottom line is, Bucks 11-5. They're on top of the wild card, the playoffs. And we know the Falcons weren't going nowhere, and that's it, and that's what it is, done deal. And now we got some NFC East goofiness, but the funny thing is, this matchup actually does matter. Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. All right, here we go. Daniel Jones, 17-25, 299 yards, 2 TDs, 1 pick. Wayne Gallman, 65 yards. Sterling Shepard, 112 yards and 2 TDs. He was going off. Andy Dalton, 29 of 47, 243 yards and 1 pick. Ezekiel Elliott, 42 yards and a TD. Dalton Schultz, 70 yards. All right, we're going straight to the fourth quarter here. You see the score. The Giants are up 23-19. I'm going to show you this 4 downs of craziness. Andy Dalton, what's he doing? Getting the sacked. That was a sack. And then look at this shot right here. I'm going to show you this. Look at this. Well, that was 3rd and goal. He gets picked off. But the second goal, CeeDee Lamb had it right through the middle on the second and goal, and he completely dropped it. And then Wade Goldman, all he has to do is get the first down. He's got it, but then he drops the ball, you big goofy. NFC's goofiness at its finest. But the thing is, the Giants still recovered it, and the Giants beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys are eliminated, and now they have to wait for the results later on to see if the DC squad can pull it out. Because if they do, then it will all be for nothing. So as you can clearly see, the Giants win the NFC East if Washington loses tonight. And up next, we have a wild card spot. The Miami Dolphins need this win, and they got to go against the Buffalo Bills. All right, so here we go. Josh Allen, 18-25, 224 yards, 3 TDs, 1 pick. Antonio Williams, 63 yards and 2 TDs. Gabriel Davis, 107 yards and a TD. Tua Tagovailoa, 35-58. Why did he throw that many times? 361 yards, 1 TD, and 3 daggone picks. That's what happens when you throw for damn near 60 passes a game. But anyway, Salvin Ahmed, 29 yards and a TD, and Devontae Parker, 116 yards. Here we go. We go straight to the fourth quarter. Dolphins look like they're in trouble, 13-35, fourth quarter. And they're even more trouble. Antonio Williams causing more death and causing a death note real quick. And at the 3.5 mark, as you can see, Buffalo laid the smackdown on Miami. And Malcolm Perry gets a touchdown, but Bob Lott is at the end of the score, 56-26. The Dolphins lose, but they still have hope. They must hope that either Ravens or Browns lose, or if the Colts somehow lose to the Jaguars. Bottom line is not Miami's destiny. They have to rely on someone else. And up next, we have another wild card spot. The Baltimore Ravens try to keep that spot against Cincinnati Bengals, it is. Well, let's get to it. Lamar Jackson, 10 of 18, 133 yards, 3 TDs, 1 pick. J.K. Dobbins, 160 yards and 2 TDs. Hollywood, a.k.a. Marquise Brown, 41 yards and 2 TDs. Brandon Allen, 6 of 21, 48 yards and 2 picks. Travion Williams, 74 yards. And let's just go ahead and bottom line it right here. If the Miami Dolphins had any hopes and dreams that this would be the game that would let them in, let's look down here. I want you to see something. 38-3. in the fourth quarter. So for all you Cincinnati Bengal fans that thought y'all was going to play spoiler, yeah, we beat them 38-3. And let me just give you a little indication. Ravens ran for 404 yards on these clowns. Now on the Bengals side, they were targeted 8 different receivers. All managed to get collectively 48 yards altogether, including A.J. Green. Speaking of A.J. Green, he's always your savior, right? He was targeted 6 times in this game. Guess how many yards he had? 0. None. Donut. Get out of here with that trash. Dolphin fans going crazy. They're itching for a fight, but don't give up hope yet, because up next, you got another matchup as the Pittsburgh Steelers, who've already claimed the AFC North, take on the Cleveland Browns, who have the last wildcard spot. The Browns ain't been in the playoffs in forever, but let's find out if they can pull it out. Baker Mayfield, 17 of 27, 196 yards, 1 TD. Nick Chubb, 108 yards of the TD. Austin Hooper, 37 yards of the TD. Mason Rudolph, that's right, because Big Ben was not playing today because they don't need him to play because they want to save him. Anyway, Mason Rudolph, 22 of 39. Yeah, whack-a-mole. He had 315 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 pick. James Conner, 37 yards. Claypool, 101 yards, and a TD. 16 to 24. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. Dolphin fans ridiculously nervous. All right, here we go. Look at Big Ben hits Juju Smith-Schuster. Oh, snaps. 22 to 24. They need a 2-point conversion. Now, here we go. The 2-point conversion. What's he going to do? He's trying to hit Claypool. It's over the head. No flag. No good. 22-24. They need the onside kick. Let's look at the kick. Oh, he's under the ball. Does he have it? Does he have it? Oh, no. And the Browns do come away with it. 22-24, minute 22 seconds left. But Pittsburgh has all 3 of their timeouts left. Baker Mayfield on 3rd and 1. He gets it and he gets in. With Pittsburgh only has 1 timeout left. Baker Mayfield, he did it. They're going to the playoffs. And the Browns, for the first time since 2002, are going to the playoffs. They haven't had a winning season since 2007. You know, Cleveland fans are ecstatic and excited. Matter of fact, I don't even know how these Cleveland fans are acting. They ain't been around it in so long, they don't know what to react to. But Dolphin fans, don't worry about it. You're not eliminated yet, even though it says that right there. You still got the Colts game against the Jaguars. Maybe the Jaguars, your fellow Floridas, can pull out a miracle.